everyone and welcome to CVLOG. Today I'm going to be talking about how journaling can help you. So I've been journaling since watching The Vampire Diaries when I was really young, like in 2009, so quite a few years ago now. And Elena, the main character, always kept a journal, and I thought, oh, what's a journal? That's like a diary. And so after that I decided, right, I want to write down my thoughts and feelings every day. And it really did help me leaps and bounds. And that's why today I'm going to be giving 5 reasons why journaling does help you. So to start off with, number 1, it relieves stress and anxiety. So writing down your thoughts and feelings and your fears and your frustrations down every day, I feel like it just leaves it in the book. Once you've written it all down and you've processed it, it really does relieve your anxiety and it really does relieve your stress. In 2020, journaling helped me more than ever, and in 2019 I was so busy that I didn't really ever get a chance to journal, and so 2020 kind of brought me back to that, and it really helped for everything. Obviously my wedding being postponed multiple times, all the gigs that I had in the diary going poof and not being there anymore, feeling very financially unstable, it was very frightening and very worrying. But writing down in my journal every day really helped me realise the beauty that there was, the good things that were going on amongst all the madness and uncertainty. And so this is why writing down in a journal every day or every few days even will relieve your stress and anxiety. Number 2, it helps you to create. Don't know what I was doing with my hands there. But it really does help you to become more creative. If you think of it, that you're freeing your mind up almost. Once you've written down everything that you've been feeling, often anyway, in my case, I feel inspired to go write a song after I've written down in my journal about a situation that I've been going through. And it just really helps me pull out the feelings that I've been having, because often you don't realise how you feel until you kind of write it down and you can look at it and then you can go, yeah, that's how I've been feeling actually. Or you can read it sometimes and be like, oh, that maybe I'm not feeling that way actually. And so it really does help, and it does free you up to create. Every time that I sit for half an hour and I journal my thoughts down, I'll often go over to the piano and I'll start playing, and sometimes what I've written would make a perfect song. It just really does free you up to be creative in any area, because getting down your thoughts really is helpful. And number 3, it boosts your mood. So before I journal, I often feel very stressed, especially if I've had a busy week, or I just haven't felt like I've had any time just to process what has been going on. I feel like often in today's culture it's very normal to not really have time to process anything, because it's always right, work, eat, sleep, repeat. And that's the way that culture kind of tells you to be sometimes, or a lot of the time. And so journaling really can help boost your mood. If you start your day having your breakfast and writing in your journal, even for 10 minutes, I promise you it really will help. And it will, because it reduces anxiety, and it reduces the stress. Of course you're going to feel happier once you've written down your thoughts, once you've kind of got everything out the way. Even from the day before, if you're talking about what happened yesterday, it just means that you can leave it in the book, you can go away from it, and then you can start your day afresh. And it really does help boost your mood. I think often most of the articles that I've read online, it's all doctors and specialists saying that journaling is really, really good, and it really does relieve stress and anxiety, and it does boost your mood. So if you don't believe me, go to Google. And number 4, it encourages healing and growth. So kind of tying into the other points, when you're journaling, it's so good to see your own journey. And I remember looking back at my journals from 10 years ago even. So I had 4 journals when I was probably from the age of about 13 to the age of 18. And looking back and reading those, wow. The way that I processed things, the way that I went about things in my life, I look back on and I think, wow, I can't believe I ever thought or felt that way, because now I'm completely different. And that can be the case with anything. If you look back at your social media a few years, you always cringe at the horrible posts that you've done, or, really cringy posts, or the stuff that you used to wear. It's kind of the same with journaling, only you can look back and see your own thought processes and how you handle things and how much you've grown and how much you've healed as well. I had a situation a year ago where I was constantly stressing, I was constantly worrying about it, and then now I'm writing about it and I feel so good about it and I feel fine, I feel closure. And so I've seen the healing that has come from journaling, and I've seen how much I've grown, and it's honestly just so encouraging. Like, I can't stress enough how brilliant it is to look back, and it is a commitment. Like, writing in your journal every day, like, that is a bit of a commitment, but just take the time for yourself and just see. Like, it honestly does just blow my mind how much it has helped me. It's helped me become more in touch with my feelings. It's helped me explain my feelings more. So sometimes I've gone to write down something and I've been like, oh, I should probably talk to that person about that because I actually feel really upset about it. Or, you know, and you just normally, if you're just going about your life every single day and not writing or, you know, reflecting, then you wouldn't think to do that. And so it definitely encourages growth and healing. So do it. If not for any of the other reasons, do it for that one. And number 5, it is a great healthy habit. So if you're like me, I don't have a lot of healthy habits. Like, I'm just terrible. I really am. I never really stick to anything. I think music is the only thing that I've ever stuck to and practiced and is something that I would call a healthy habit. But anything else, I'm so bad at sticking to it, you know, drinking a healthy smoothie every day or something like that, or eating healthy meals. I don't stick to anything like that. I'm terrible, and I always cave and end up getting McDonald's or KFC or something like that. But journaling is another habit that I have really kept up, and it is a healthy habit. You know, it's recommended by doctors to journal, it's recommended by specialists, it's all over Google. If you literally type in the benefits of journaling, it all comes up, and it's basically all the things that I've said today and spoken about, so you don't even have to go to Google, you can just believe me. But it really is a healthy habit to have, and it's a good habit as well, because it includes all of the things that I've said. And how journaling can help you is that, you know, you develop a good healthy habit that you know, keeps you in touch with yourself every day, helps you to, you know, helps your mental health, especially. Like, journaling really has helped my mental health. In 2020, I was not having a good time like many other people. It was just horrible to just constantly be worrying, constantly be anxious, and you know, I felt like there was not really any hope for the future. It's all I was worried about. But then when I could just sit down and write in my journal, like, oh, I had a lovely walk today, or I had a great bath, or an amazing day with my family where we cooked a meal at home and it was fantastic. You know, you can just look back at times like this and be like, wow, like, that was such a peaceful time actually. Although there was so much going on, there was beauty in the moments in the everyday life. And so this is why I would journal and how journaling can help you. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I really hope that this little sorry, oh gosh, it's proper caught in the back of my throat then. I hope that this video has really helped you and that it has encouraged you, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that next month you tune in again for my next segment. I'm not sure what it will be yet, I decide every month last minute, but journaling is definitely something that I would recommend. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, like, I want to be reminded of this stuff, or I kind of want to listen to it, what you can do is you can go to Vision Sound Quest Studio, and on their page they upload a podcast, so basically me saying this exact same thing on Spotify on a podcast, and definitely check them out because they've got some amazing work. They're always encouraging creatives. And so thank you guys so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye.